Good Lord, has it been a month? Yeah, sure flippin' has. Definitely wasn't my intention, especially since I actually even had videos I could have uploaded. I don't know. I was busy dealing with a lot of things and trying to figure a lot of stuff out. I have a decent idea of what's happening now, which hopefully will at least keep my mind at ease until we're actually, in the official process of making stuff happen. I'm just going to keep that under wraps for now. But stuff has definitely changed, so I figured I would get right into this. First of all, I was thinking maybe temporarily, just for a very short period of time, I'd throw the decorator up in this room since the light kit on this one's starting to buzz. It would just need to be isolated, but I don't want to take the whole thing down just for that. Um, so yeah, originally I was thinking that, but I don't know. It does seem as if we want to be out of this house reasonably soon. So for that reason, I am just going to leave this fan here and live with the noise. I've dealt with worse. As far as literature, I don't really think anything has changed since the last update video when I had the new Hunter catalog and the new Caro catalogs. Literally nothing has changed. I should have already had the new Wind River, but stupid UPS has they lost the first package. It was in limbo at some facility. Then the next one it got stuck at a facility and is finally supposed to be arriving tomorrow. So it's a real pain in the butt. New for Wind River this year, they've got just a more updated builder fan, and it's got like one of those integrated LEDs on the bottom. And then they've got a larger scale fan too. That's pretty nice looking with like multiple blades on it, like nine, I think. And then they've also just got a rather streamlined looking 5 blade, and that's what they've got for this year. But yeah, anyways, so yeah, nothing else has really changed in this room. I mean, maybe something has moved. Well, I did try and clean that, but that didn't go very well, so I just put it right back together. Yeah, for some reason, the blade won't come off the shaft. I've had it off before, honest to God. How else do you think I serviced it and got it working? So I have no idea why on earth it's stuck on there now. Not happy about it, but it's not that big of a deal. I can tell you, though, almost for a fact that wherever I end up, there's going to be no space to test fans nor even really work on them. So unfortunately, content is most likely going to come to a close. I don't know. All I know is that we would have to find a really darn good place, and I just don't think that's going to happen with what we're trying to do. I can almost certainly say that for a fact, and that's why I'm even mentioning it. Otherwise, everything in here is the same. Obviously, I haven't touched it since I've never had any idea what I'm doing. I'm not going to go out of my way to, do a bunch of that. It looks like we're going to have to deal with the cat on our way down. He'll live. And I'm sorry, it's dark. It's dark outside. This room's painted now, as you can see, the small room. Fan is also gone, and it's been replaced with a boob. I've got the other boob for this room. Actually, is it in this closet? Yep, sure is. It's down there. I had such a hard time putting this thing up. I think it's because I've been sitting around so much. I don't know, with all the uncertainty and just all the madness, I basically have just gone into sedentary lifestyle and been just letting myself go. Not a good idea because now I'm pretty out of shape. But anyways, here in the hallway, this has also been painted too. To be honest, I don't even know what you guys have seen with the paint update, so I'm just going to show you everything. And then here in this room, where's the light switch? Oh, it's closer to the door. There it is. This room's also been painted. My dad is living in here temporarily. Obviously, until we move. But anyways, I'm actually gonna leave this light on so I can see what I'm doing when I go downstairs. Oh, the bathroom's been painted too. So yeah, this is also done. And then down here, we had to cut out a big piece of the wall. The idiot that installed the whole shower situation here really goofed and didn't really caulk well down there and seal it off because we had water run off, so we fixed that. I think we still need to mount this trim. I think it's still loose. But we just need a nailer for that, which surprisingly my dad doesn't had. Why on earth he didn't take one from my grandpa after he passed away from his stash of tools, I have no idea. That man probably had about 20 million of every tool in existence Oh, here's a new flywheel. I was trying to work with it, so that's why it's up here, not in the basement. This is for the Fasco decorator. And one of the other reasons why I decided not to install the decorator in my room is because I can't even now. There have been a few roadblocks. One of them, well, actually, I wasn't expecting either of them. And they are both much more inconvenient than I thought, and it's going to involve me spending even more money on the dang thing, which is just what I wanted to deal with. I've already spent, let's see, I bought it for 20 or 30, and then I spent 50 on the flywheel, and then I'm going to have to spend another $10 on a drill bit to drill out the flywheel because somehow it doesn't fit on the shaft, and we're not 100% sure why. Apparently it's happened one other time too. Rob Andrew makes these. He's gonna look into it. So if you don't let that turn you off from buying one of these, he's actively working on it now. The other issue is that as soon as I touched the thing today, I discovered the bearings took a crap. Fasco bearings can do this. Literally, they can just sit, and then the next thing you know, they're crap. And that's what happened here. So I've got the motor basically all disassembled. All the wiring crap is off of it. Don't worry, I took pictures. I know where everything goes. But yeah, so now this is just stuck like this. I'm not even too sure how to get the motor actually cracked apart. I mean, I think I know, but I'd rather not do it since I'm, unsure. I'd rather wait for a good answer. There is the original flywheel. There's really not much wrong with it. They just sag a little more, and I want to replace that and have something a little bit more reliable. So, yeah, that's done. And then I don't know, I did a few things with some of the different stereos and speakers around here, just tidied some things up. I still need to go in and clean them. I bought a few new records too, just to add to the pile. I fixed the record player too, even though I need to get some cables for it, so I'm going to be looking into that down the line. This is just up right now because I did a remake of it with the control I bought for it. I think I've got videos of the Designer's Choice, obviously, that's a new one. Also of the Artemis. There might be one or two other remakes. I still don't have the receiver for that dang Monte Carlo thing yet. I don't know. I think they forgot to put it on the order or something, so hopefully it'll be coming soon because I'm getting tired of waiting, and I'm also running out of time to actually install it and test it before it will just have to sit in a box for ages. And at that point, I might honestly, even though I love the design, I might just get rid of it. I was originally concerned I might have to get rid of a lot of stuff. So I really got to thinking about what I didn't care about as much. And some of that newer crap is definitely some of it. And who knows, if I can't get a board for this thing, that's not going to cost me an arm and a leg. That's also probably going to go. It's just taking up space, and I can convert it to single speed, but I got other stuff that needs to be converted to single speed. And to be honest, I might ditch those too. It's just, I don't know. If it's something cool, it's worth it. But a basic Panama or Zephyr, which are the two that need it, that's not really worth it to me. Not at all. They're basic fans. I could go and buy another one if I just waited a little bit or went to a fan meet or something. So I'm not going to deal with it. Let's see. What else have I done? Not really a whole lot. I haven't been doing much either, which is which is just, the thing. And of course, it seems like I've got a lot more stuff, but something to keep in mind is not everything here is mine. Like the speakers up in the family room, those are actually my dad's. Well, technically some of them were my neighbors and the others were my my grandpa's, but they were given to my dad, so he'll be taking those. So that's a hefty bunch of speakers I won't have to worry about unless dad changes his mind. I might try and convince him to let me take the stereo we've got in there, since he's got this one here, which is even better. I just know that the Denon one works fine for what I need, and that's got way more flipping power in it. So yeah, I don't know exactly what'll happen with all that yet, but yeah, I can tell you the plan. This is another thing that is for certain, is that me and my dad will be living separate. He'll be with his fiance and her kid, and I'll just be off on my own, which is 100% fine with me. Actually, I look forward to that, so that'll be nice for me. But yeah, that's really about it. But yeah, like I said, if anything does go, it's gonna be garbage. We're trying to make sure that I can keep all this stuff because that was obviously a big concern of mine, and clearly my dad understands that as he's been thinking about that too, which kind of surprised me. But yeah, I haven't done anything else. The basement has just ended up in so many states of turmoil though, and it's once again back in one with that flippin' decorator apart on the floor that I'm going to be dealing with now for a week or two. Really not happy. Just, the flywheel's one thing. I can do that pretty darn easy. I just need to go out and buy a drill bit. But those stupid bearings, that's going to be the problem. But yeah, I'm pretty darn annoyed with that. Would I have still taken it apart and done all this? Well, obviously, since the bearings just decided to go, yes, I would have had to. But yeah, I'm just not happy about it, and that's just how it goes. Sometimes fans just do that, and that's just one of the things. Oh, actually, I don't know how I forgot about this. The Little Emerson Northwind is now back together and functional. We got that fixed. Well, I shouldn't say fixed. It was fixed before. The thing was that we just didn't want to put it back together without some sheathing to put over the wires to protect it from the heat that switch gives off. I should say the switch and the transformer. It's all just built into one thing. But yeah, we want to get that done right, so we did it. And yeah, that is just about it. There's not really much else to update you on. Actually, now that I think about it, I did talk to a couple other sales reps who said that they're going to get me some catalogs soon. So I'll see. I'll have maybe a third of the catalogs here in a few weeks, which will be nice. Then the rest of them, well, most of them are all from the one same person who I've still got to get a hold of. The rest of them, I don't really have too many concerns about. A lot of my brands have done stuff this year, which it's disappointing in some ways, but great for me because if I'm being honest, I'm getting tired of dealing with it every year. At some point, I might even just call it quits. Just 1 year at the start, just be like, nope, no more. I don't know. I'm not to that point yet. But, it's certainly frustrating, especially seeing as every single piece of literature that I've had mailed to me this year, which is only two, but it's still a bad start when I have issues with both of them. So I guess we'll see what happens here down the line. But anyways, I'm gonna end this now because otherwise I just keep on rambling on. But yeah, I will see you guys in the next one or in a demonstration. To be honest, I don't know where I'll see you, but I will see you at some point. So thanks for watching. Goodbye.